Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you guys doing today? Welcome to Jackie with a Q. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for being a part of the Jack Squad. Today, as you know, is Reality Windup Wednesdays. So this is where I pick one reality show and I give my commentary on it, okay? So today I'm going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion parts 2 and 3. Okay, now I like this show. Like I said before, this is one of my favorites. You know, I'm pro-black, so you know this is one of my favorites. These girls are doing it. No matter what you think about them, they're doing it, and it's a good platform. You know, and they're using the platform for what it's to be used for, right? But anyway, let's get into this reunion. So I talked about the first part last week. Now I'm on 2 and 3, right? Now then, we're going to start off with Kenya, because I don't like Kenya. We're going to start right off with Kenya, because have you all ever just sat and thought, like, where are Kenya's friends? Like, where are her friends? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got friends over here, besides the people on the show. Where are her friends? She had an auntie and a cousin. Don't fool with them too much. She had the daddy. Don't fool with them. But where are her girlfriends? I thought about this when I was thinking of what I wanted to speak about. I've never seen her with any girlfriends. Like, where are her girlfriends? You know, when people don't have friends, it's a reason. It's a reason. If you meet somebody that has friends, stay away from them. Really. Stay away from them. And I always knew that, and I did that one time, and it backfired on me. So when people don't have friends, there's a reason, right? And it's something messed up with them. Because why don't you have girlfriends? You know, I can understand you don't have cousins and stuff, but where are your girlfriends? Where are your friends from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? Where your friends at, right? She don't have friends because she ugly acting. But anyway, what I don't understand, and I'm never going to understand, and, you know, I am sort of kind of Team Nene, only because I just don't like Kenya. But what I don't understand is why Candy and Cynthia and even Eva are so on the Kenya bandwagon when she's done wrong to so many people for no reason. She's sort of like a bully. She just don't fight, right? She ain't never met a real bully until Nene, and I think that's why she can't, because you know that's what the problem is, right? Psychologically, that's what I think the problem is. But anyway, I don't understand why Candy and the other ladies are so. What I think about this remotely doing the reunion is it gave everybody some heart. Everybody magically got some heart. Everybody. You know, I have never seen Candy get that rile. I ain't never, once, way back when she first started. I've never seen Cynthia get that rile. And Eva was just butting in where it had no business. You ain't even in the fight. You don't even have you ain't in the fight, sis. You know, what I did like was Marlo's composure. Now Marlo is usually can get with you, right? But I think the fact that she has, because kids will soften you. I think the fact that she's raising her nephews may have changed her a little bit. Even though I like her that way, I like her the old Marlo where she just checks something real quick. I like that Marlo too, right? But Marlo was really a little sedate, right? Now, what I didn't understand is why Kenya think she can. And if you watch Kenya, see, people say, some of my subscribers say, oh, I like Kenya. But if you watch her, see, I believe in looking people in their eyes and look at how they move. It's one thing to watch how somebody moves. It's another thing to look at them in their eyes. You see deep down in their soul. And what I see when I look at Kenya is evil, especially when they ask certain questions. That's why the camera pans to her, because the evil, you see it in her eye. You'll see the deviousness in her eye, right? Just pay attention. That's with anybody. You'll see it in them. People can't hide that. And the devil doesn't really like to be hidden anyway, right? He wants you to know you're there. But at any rate, that's a whole other subject. I'm going off. Let me get focused. But anyway, I don't like the fact, I can't understand the fact why nobody can check her properly. They're not using their words. Use your words with this bitch. Use your words. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would be on the show, but they wouldn't let nobody like me on the show. Because once again, we're going to shut down. All production shut down for a while. We got to fix some shit. People got to get well. It's going to be bad, right? But I want them to use her word. And Portia tries. Kudos to Portia, because she tries. She tries, and I like that in Portia. You know what I'm saying? Because the Portia that we see now is not the Portia when she first started, when she had that old controlling ass husband. Cordell, right? And we're going to talk about that in another episode, how men can make your life better or worse. Women too, but I can only speak from a woman's perspective. But, I don't understand why Kenya, they just let her talk. And she never takes accountability for what she's done. Never. Well, what about when they did this to me? Well, what about, and I believe Kenya just ain't never had her ass whooped. Because you ever had your ass whooped, you certain shit you know not to do, right? She ain't never had her ass whooped. She ain't never had her ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she does what she does. And she knows that she's mentally, like I said before, she's more calculating. And anytime somebody's sitting up thinking of shit to do, you ain't gonna beat them no way. Because they've been thinking of this shit for days and days and days. You know what I'm saying? What if this? What if that? She's calculating. She ain't got shit else to do. She don't have no friends. She ain't got no husband. But at any rate, I'm a little upset with Nene because Nene left. See, when you do some shit, and I believe Nene had that girl to do that, right? She should have paid her and she wouldn't have talked. But even if you did, you're supposed to stand up in it. See, because now you look like... And then Kenya had the nerve to say with her punk ass. That's some shit she wouldn't have really said on. But you don't look, that's not a good look, Nene. You look like you running, look like you hiding. First of all, you older than them. You bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? You the one made the show. So why leave? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they said, okay, yeah, I did it. I just wanted to see. That would have been it. But now you done put it in, you done made it a thing because you never talked about it. You don't want to talk about it. You done made it a thing. If you had just sat there and said, yeah, well, I did send her to do that. I did. Because first of all, the producers want controversy. So that's good TV. You don't get in trouble with them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a bad look to the people, right? You don't want to have a bad look to the people. So what I wanted her to do was sit there and say, yeah, I did that. I just wanted to see where everybody was at. I sent her out there. I knew she would do it for me. She loyal like that. You know what I'm saying? And then because you told her to do it, then you want to get lawyers and stuff. You can't do that. If that's true, you can't do that. I don't know if it's true or not. But why send a cease and desist? See, what I don't understand about people talk all the time. Talk. And then the moment somebody starts talking about you, then you want to get the people involved. Stand up in your stuff. Stand up in it, right? So, I wish she had stayed. And then she didn't close the laptop, so they're saying that she had notes. And it's okay to have notes. I got notes. You need notes. You know what I'm saying? But, like she couldn't think for herself. No, she just really wanted to check y'all, but she just didn't know how. She ran out of gas or got too much on her mind. I don't know. But I really wish she had stayed and stood up in it. And then what I really wish they would do, especially Nene, I wish she could check these broads without calling them bitches. Check them intellectually. You know what I'm saying? Check them intellectually without cussing. You know what I'm saying? Without calling them a name. You can cuss, but without calling them a name. I ain't gonna tell nobody not to cuss because I like to cuss. But trying to do better with that. But just intellectually, mentally lash them. Mentally lash them. You know what I'm saying? Shut it all down. I wish she had thought of that. If you write it down, you could each one what you need to say to just shut them right down. You know what I'm saying? Because they all the way out of hand, right? And reality shows, if you don't watch it, stuff you say you can never take it back. And sometimes people never recover from that, right? So you all are not friends. All that sisterhood shit, some of y'all might be in a sisterhood, but Nene, you alienated yourself. A season or two back when you wouldn't talk, you wouldn't do this, everybody was kissing your ass. And I like you. Don't get me wrong, I like you. I always been rooting for you from day one because you got a strong personality and you handle your business. But you being misguided or misdirected by someone, and I don't know if maybe no one, maybe that's just your own head. But I like you, and I wanted you to check them broads. I want you intellectually. You know what I'm saying? I want you to just verbally annihilate them. That's what I wanted you to verbally annihilate them, right? You left, that makes you look like a coward, and I know you're not a coward. You can't be a coward. You know what I'm saying? You're too strong of a girl for that. So I wish you hadn't left. Call me, Nene. I help you get with them bras. Call me, Nene. Call me. You know what I'm saying? I help you get with them. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what to say for each, because I'm calculating too. So I'm going to sit up and think about some shit to say about all them I already have. You know what I'm saying? So call me, Nene. Nene people. Have Nene call me, okay? All right. So, and what I don't understand and who I don't like, and I said it before, is Eva. You just sit there, you're a pretty girl, you got your husband, you got your kid, you got everything. Why do you want to be in the shit? Your husband is a a public figure. You know what I'm saying? So you really need to be careful how you move. You need to move a little more ladylike. You could be on the show, you could be part of the controversy, but you got to watch how you move because your husband is not a political, but he's a public figure, right? And he could soon to be he might want to delve into politics. You never know, right? So you gotta make good choices when your husband is something like that. You gotta make good choices. There's nothing wrong with being on the show and being classy, but you gotta watch what you say. And see, right now you're a backpedaler. You're a backpedaler. You won't stand up in your shit. You know what I'm saying? If you say something, stand up in it. People will respect you better. If you say it and then be like, oh, I don't know, I don't remember. You remember what you said. Look at the TV. Go back and look at it. You see what you said, right? And I was looking at some vlogs or something, and it looks like her husband, and what he's supposed to do was defending her in the background. But that's what he's supposed to do. Kudos for him. But you can't say this is how I am. You can't say a whole bunch of shit, right? And then feel bad when you get the backlash. Because backlash coming. You can't say a whole bunch of shit. So whatever, as a little kid, growing up, if I said it, I said it. You know what I mean? I said it, and let me tell you why I said it. Or maybe I don't need to tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Just I said it. So you can't, excuse me, you just can't do that. You can't say stuff and then act like you don't remember. Because, if your husband ever gets to a place where he wants to do something political, that shit you saying and doing and how you act, people looking at that. They looking at all that, right? And so I just want you to be a little more careful than that. That's some free game. Next time I'm going to charge you for it. But Cynthia, I'm happy for her. She was a little extra too. And that's okay because y'all at home. But where else can you be extra at but in your home? You know what I'm saying? But I just like people to be who they are all the time. See, be who you are all the time. And I think that's what Nene's trying to get out, but you can't say it. She don't know how to say it, right? You girls are not, and they're really fixated on her. And I don't understand that part, why y'all so fixated. I don't get that part, right? But, it was a good reunion. I don't think it needed 3 parts. Well, it usually is 3 parts, but, nobody's being... the main thing. So they brought the girl Yvonne in. Now she was going all over the place with her explanation. All I wanted somebody to say, did she say it? I wanted her to say yes or no. You didn't have to go all around the world, back around the corner, and come back. Yes or no. But I think from what I gathered is that Nene told her to say that there was a recording, which is corny within itself. But I guess if you're on TV and you're trying to get a storyline, and see, that's all. For real, Nene could have just said, listen, I'm just wanting some controversy on here, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I just wanted some controversy. I just wanted to see. And if I found out something I needed to know in the process, okay. So you got to be smart when you're doing shit, right? She could have said, yeah, I told her to do it. And that's that. Why you go run and hide? Fuck it. You did it, right? What they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I wanted that to go a different way, but like I said, Nene didn't handle that correctly. Then Yvonne got on there. See, that's why I don't know what's the truth. There got to be some truth. Sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. So it's got to be some sort of truth or some sort of something in it, right? Just don't know what it is, and we probably won't ever know, But I hope that they switch out. I'm going to tell you who I need them to switch out. I don't want, listen. They need to bring Phaedra back. Bring Phaedra back. You can even bring Sheree back, because Sheree a good bone collector, because Candy not doing well as a bone collector. She did her part, because, she's a businesswoman. But we can do without Eva. I need them to just go and give Marlo a peach. Go and give Marlo a peach, right? Get Tanya one. Because Tanya had a little something to say on the reunion that she never said. See, this is what I understand. First of all, if you brought a woman, see, this let me just tell y'all something. What's the girl named? Kenya brought that woman, the cookie lady, to the table where I was at, that's where it all went bad. That's where we're going to shut this down for right now. I'm going to need y'all to turn these cameras off, or they're going to turn off anyway, because I'm going to create such a commotion, you ain't going to want to show this, right? You don't waste your film on this here. Because, see, that right there, Tanya was supposed to check Kenya. She's supposed to check her on a couple of occasions. But you're going to bring her all the way there? You're bringing her all the way there. For what? What was your point of that? You bringing her all the way there. And then Kenya trying to understand why your husband... See, God don't like ugly karma. Whatever you want, whatever you believe, whatever you put out in the universe is what you get back, right? And so Tanya had all the opportunity in the world to check that whole situation. She had a couple of opportunities. But that right there was the opportunity. So the fact that she got on the reunion, and she had a little voice. She had a little voice. But I don't appreciate... See, this one, I don't respect... I know everybody's not confrontational, but if you come for me, I got to come for you, right? So even if I'm not confrontational, which I am, I can be, I don't care. But what I'm saying, that Tanya's a soft-spoken, nice girl. You can't come for me. You can't bring the lady with the bug, right? And you're going to bring her to my table at lunch. Now, come on, sis, come on. But you can't do that. And I wanted Tanya to say something. She just didn't really say nothing. I didn't understand that part. And then Cynthia knew about it and all that. See, this is what I don't... All the sneakery, right? But at any rate, they got through the reunion. I just hope they make some changes. The people that make good TV is Kenya, Nene, Candy, in a subtle kind of way. Marlo needs to be on there. Hell, you can keep Tanya on there. I don't know. Tanya, I like Tanya, so I don't, but we don't need Eva. We don't really quite need Cynthia. Because Cynthia got, like she said, like Nene said, 2 sides. I need to see all your sides, sis. Let me see all of you. And I like you. I've been rocking with you from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, y'all, that was my reality wind up for the housewives. I don't like Kenya, still don't like her. And Nene's people call me, you know what I'm saying, so I can help Nene get together, right? But at any rate, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. And I'm going to think of, you all drop down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Jackie with a Q, right? But y'all tell me what reality show, because I watch them all. Ain't no difference on no colors. I watch them all. Okay? So, have a good day, guys. Thanks for being a part of the Jack Squad. And be safe. Bye-bye.